What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are going to be reacting to the Garten of BanBan origin story by Game Tunes. Okay, I'm going to lower the volume just in case. Anyways, let's just get started.
Very few remember BanBan's kindergarten, an educational facility designed to care for only the best and brightest children around. To many, it never existed, except in the very depths of their subconscious, a passing experience they might have seen in an advertisement on TV, perhaps an urban legend heard on the playground. They may have thought it was some kind of strange dream, but to others, it was a nightmare.
Oh, where am I? Oh, hello? Is anybody there?
Yo, is that BanBan?
Who are you? What are you? Let me out of here! I didn't do anything, I swear!
Shh, you've seen too much, my boy. You have no choice but to become one of us.
What? Is this like Poppy's Playtime?
Yes, something far more sinister lurked inside
Just
the
answered
colorful
my
walls.
question.
Secrets began to leak out, you see. Secrets about things people had seen behind the facade of childlike wonder.
Did you enter Jumbo
Something was
Josh?
hiding. Something no
That
one ever
answered my
managed to
question.
find. Or so we thought. You answered the ad I put out.
Yes, reluctantly.
Once I weeded through the fakers and conspiracy theorists, you were all that was left. So quickly, I need you to tell me exactly what you remember about BanBan's kindergarten.
Why on earth would you want to hear about that terrible place?
Because I attended, or so I believe, BanBan's kindergarten
Sharing is
myself,
caring.
along with my
Your
twin brother.
pancreas is
I remember
mine.
it fondly. All my friends were there, and I'd play with toys until their batteries died out. But my brother, on the other hand, was always scared there. He said there were terrifying monsters behind every corner that he'd have to fight. Eventually, our parents pulled us out without any explanation. Later, they lied to us, in fact, saying we always went to a normal kindergarten, that the Garten of BanBan never existed. Over time, I forgot about the whole thing, but Josh never did. He saw something there, and it haunted him.
Then why aren't you asking Josh?
Let me just answer your question right now. Was the guy that turned to Jumbo Josh? Josh? As in Josh? The Jumbo Josh? I feel like that's what's gonna happen.
Because he went missing a few weeks ago, and I know where he went. I'm going back to that place to find him. But in order to do so, I need information. So tell me, what do you remember?
I remember plenty. Only in bits and pieces, but plenty. And there were times I could have sworn it was just a nightmare. But it felt so real. I just remember that place was strange, down to its appearance. I can still see those strange murals of those creepy characters. One always freaked me out. That one-eyed jellyfish, Stinger Flynn, I think. Total nightmare fuel.
What?
It was hard to make friends at BanBan's kindergarten. It was a pretty exclusive place, only for the brightest kids in the area. You were pretty lucky if you got to go to BanBan's, everyone thought. But something about it was so strange. The characters, that bird thing, the Apala bird, was so weird. But we were just little kids. What did we know? We were just having fun. Then slowly, one by one, all the kids started dropping out. Their parents pulled them and refused to say why. I was too little to understand. Maybe they all moved. Maybe it just got too expensive. I didn't think too much of it, but something felt off.
What does that mean?
Oh, the pilot mission.
Well, I sure never found out. I was a pretty rowdy kid. I honestly don't know how we even got into BanBan's kindergarten in the first place, when it's supposed to be really exclusive. I spent a lot of time in that naughty corner, and I might have deserved it, looking back. I was lucky I didn't get kicked out altogether.
Sharing is caring.
But one day, that jerk in charge... Hey, that's mine! Give it back!
You'll get it back when you start behaving yourself,
that
young
BanBan?
man.
But...
No buts.
He took my
no
favorite
butts, no cuts,
toy.
no coke.
At that point, I'd had it with that stupid kindergarten. I knew I had to do something about it. So I broke in later that... He took...
Keep an eye out.
My favorite toy. At that point, I'd had it with that stupid kindergarten. I knew I had to do something about it.
Kills him. And was out saying no butts, no cuts, no coconuts.
So I broke in later that night to get it back. I couldn't get into the principal's office where I knew he was keeping it, but there had to be a way to get in somehow, right? For some reason, I had a feeling that Opala bird would help me find something. And it did. The wall opened up right in front of me. I found my way into this creepy back room. God, that thing lived in my nightmares forever. I can still see it. I had that dream for years.
This is why you've got to come play.
Yo, it's an ad one sec, guys. Actually, never mind. We're just gonna keep Preston on here. Preston's Diamond Dash. Damn! Beating challenging dropper levels. Collect the diamonds. Face a giant boss. Not Preston himself. Rescue the sleeping Preston.
You don't have to install anything. You don't pay for anything. You don't even have to make an account if you don't want to. You need to go play Big Bang.
Did bang. You heard him.
In my dream, I would walk down this long, dark back hallway, but it seemed to go on forever. And the farther down I walked, the murals became twisted and evil-looking. I'll never forget those awful faces. So every time I'd take off running and running down this seemingly endless hallway until suddenly I'd reach this huge metal door. And I'd peek inside. I'd see a man transforming into this big green
Jumbo
monster.
Josh.
It almost looked like Jumbo Josh, but that's how I knew it was a nightmare, right? There's no way that could actually happen. But when I turned to leave, I saw something following me. It was that freaking bird. I forgot all about getting my toy back. I knew I needed to get out of there. And she chased me. She almost got me too. I told my parents what I saw, but I just got grounded for sneaking in. But it was worth it. Even today, I dream that I ended up back in that hallway. Every night, no matter how far I ran, I could never get out of that hallway.
Goodbye.
I never saw the back rooms again, and when others looked, they didn't find anything. But I know there was something down there. It may not have been what I was looking for, but I definitely found something. Soon after that, I was finally kicked out of BanBan's kindergarten. I ended up in public school, grew up perfectly normal, but I always wondered, what would happen if I went back?
Come on, come on.
There was one dream, though, a night where I did find a way out of the hallway, and I got stuck on some sort of lift, freight elevator thing.
Who's there?
And something
Jumbo Josh.
below.
Jumbo Josh.
This'll sound crazy, but I swear it was one of the characters, like I saw earlier.
Oh my God.
It was Jumbo Josh, and he would pick me up and shake me and scream at me until I woke up. But one night, something changed. I fought back and was able to escape him, but I got hurt. When I woke up that morning, I was so sore, and then I noticed, to this day, I can't remember whether it was a dream or reality. And all I could think was, if it was a dream, I'm so lucky I woke up.
True.
Wow, thank you so much for your time. I think I've got everything I need to get started. Josh, no!
The end? That is the end. Okay. First time ever, we're gonna have more like reactions to a lot of origin stories with Garten of BanBan. So yeah, let me just pull it up real quick. Okay, I pulled up another one, BanBan's sad origin story. So the leader of Garten of BanBan. A radio pilot with some sort of Josh-looking guy. Pops up.
What are you doing here, little one? The back halls are strictly off limits.
Little one, I'm not a kid, I'm...
An intruder, I know. Unfortunately for you, you chose the wrong place to break into.
This place has been abandoned for years.
So you thought.
Who are you?
Me? I'm the very founder of this school, and the proud mascot. I am BanBan. You see, I was a human once, much like you. I had a family and everything. A mother and a father
Hola,
and a
amigo.
sister, all of whom were the bane of my existence. I was a standoffish child. I had no friends, and I spent most of my time in my
How
room,
were they already
alone,
created?
playing with toys. Not that my parents ever noticed anyway. No, they had another child to focus on. My sister. Our entire lives, she was the perfect child. A star athlete, a star scholar, a musical prodigy, an artist. She was good at everything, and I can't say she didn't work for it. Years later, she received exciting news from our school.
Oh my gosh! I'm valedictorian!
Some people are born talented, some have talent thrust upon them, and others are like me.
Hey, let me go.
Or what? Gonna tell your big sister on us? The little guy can't do anything on his own, huh?
I was tormented endlessly. It was as if everyone could sense my low self-esteem. They all looked at me as less than. I was never good enough for anyone. Not to mention my constantly failing grades.
Hey, it's
Of
a
course,
D+.
every teacher compared
You can't
me to my
argue with
sister.
that.
Why aren't you as smart as her, they'd ask. I wasn't very smart to begin with, but the paralyzing stress I was under only made things worse. My parents, who already had no reason to support me or be proud of me, were losing their
Sorry guys,
patience
had to
by
pause
the
real
day.
quick.
Those toys, they were my only friends. Always had been. What kind of high schooler was I? Nobody to hang out with, nobody to call on the phone, playing with toys and crying on my bedroom floor. One day, I got fed up. I fought back. And that turned out to be one of the worst ideas I've ever had.
Oh my god! You brought toys to school? What a little baby!
Hey, give those back. I'm serious.
Aw, what are you gonna do? Cry about it?
Seriously, put them
Is he gonna flush it
down.
down the
Oh,
toilet? Is he gonna
don't
rip
worry.
it apart? Or is he gonna throw it
I'll
in the
put
trash?
them down. Sure hope they know how to swim.
How do they even fit?
No!
My only friends were gone. I'd lost everything at
Like,
that
actually,
point. My
how?
grades tanked even further, and my parents wanted nothing to do with me anyway. And it only got worse from there. Graduation day. My sister was valedictorian, and it was the proudest moment of my parents' lives. I couldn't bear to go. Besides, I had to go to a makeup science project in the lab to get my grades up. Everyone's big day was ruined, and mine was about to be as well. Just as I showed up to do my science project, well, I was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Since I was the only person not in the gym at the time when the sprinklers went off, everyone thought it was me. I was instantly guilty in their eyes. This prank, the prank I didn't even do, got me expelled. My parents sent me off to boarding school. I knew they were secretly happy it all happened. They couldn't wait to get rid of me. I was almost happy to be free of the bullying, to be free of the constant comparisons to my sister. But my situation didn't really improve. I was still bullied, and my grades didn't get much better. So from then on, I became obsessed with one thing and one thing only. To one day build my own school, a place where kids would be happy. No bullies, no mean teachers, a safe space filled with magical creatures just like the toys I'd lost. Meanwhile, my parents wouldn't answer my calls or my letters. When breaks rolled around, they never showed up to pick me up and take me home. I was completely alone in the world, with no one to keep me company. But finally one day I got a letter. I knew it had to be from my parents at last. It wasn't. It was a letter letting me know I'd been dropped from school due to poor academic standing. Fine, I didn't need them anyway. I decided to go back home. But I couldn't bear to stay. I was a burden to them. They wouldn't have been happy to see me anyway. So I made a promise to myself. I would make it on my own, start my school, and I wouldn't need them anymore. By working lots of odd jobs and part-timers, I was able to raise enough money to buy an abandoned building and try and spruce it up into my own daycare and educational facility. But being a brand new establishment, well, it didn't get much attention, or any enrollments whatsoever. Somehow I felt more alone than ever. In that moment, I really wished I had my old friends, my toys. I loved those toys as a child. Why not dedicate it to them and share their joy with other children? It was time to give the place some more color. And besides, a theme always sells, right? And before my eyes, I built it, and people came.
$45,927.34.
So many people wanted to enroll, and the children loved it. It made my heart so happy that these kids would never be as lonely as me. But it still felt incomplete, so I took on an additional project. Trying to recreate my old friends and bring them to life. I didn't have much technical or medical knowledge, but I was hoping between some textbooks and my own perseverance I could do it. And I almost did. I managed to make, well, something. But I realized the world wasn't ready to see what I had created. I decided never to share my failed experiment, and I had him live in the basement alone. Clearly I was missing something in my calculations, but I never figured out what it was. So I inserted a new variable, myself. When I electrified myself and the toy at the same time, we merged. I was terrified. I was disgusted. I was amazed. And then I realized I couldn't let the parents see me like this. So I became nothing but a voice on the intercom. I shut myself in my office and refused to come out again unless there was an extreme emergency. I hoped that day would never come. But it did. Somehow a door was left unlocked. A door to the back hallway. And a little girl got through.
Oh my god.
Unhand her. It was a miracle I found her. That little girl almost never made it out. But I had revealed myself to the children, and they were absolutely terrified, as they should be. I was a living monster. Of course, they told their parents, who pulled them out of school immediately. Before my eyes, we went from the most prestigious kindergarten in town to completely barren. They viewed me as a monster. So, I've become one. I've been capturing intruders like you to carry out my experiments. Of course, most of them have been failures. But who knows? You could be my first success.
Oh my god.
Triangle select has.
Okay, that's the end of that episode. Yep. So now what? Let's do origin story of Opila. Oh. Hurry up. Obby, Obby, Obby. There is no door.
Oh my god. Oh, what is this place?
Look what we have here.
Who are you?
I should be asking the very same question.
I used to go to this kindergarten. I think.
Oh, you did you? Then you must remember me.
What the? What's going on in this place? What are you? And what was that freaky bird thing that was chasing me?
Oh, our dear Apilla bird. She's certainly memorable, isn't she? But you know, she wasn't always this terrifying. Apilla was actually a human once. just like you are.
She was? What happened?
Now, I'm not going to spoil all the fun. Apilla was actually this kindergarten's very own art teacher. Yes, she was a wonderful instructor, great with children, even though she herself had a less than ideal upbringing. You see, Apilla didn't exactly have many friends growing up. She always seemed to have a hard time making friends, and was treated like an outcast. And the few companions she found in nature were often shooed away by other children. They were relentless, always putting Apilla down, laughing and calling her awful names. It was so bad, in fact, that she often was forced to eat her lunches alone in order to avoid the unending bullying from her classmates, which meant she spent a lot of time in the school's abandoned art room. And while she was still lonely, at least here she could doodle and just be herself without fear. Being secluded in that room meant that she had a lot of time to practice her drawing skills. Every day, over and over and over again, her parents became increasingly concerned about her lack of friends, so they decided to get her someone to talk to.
And I think we already saw someone. Oh, bye, Mom!
Oh, hi. Oh, hi.
At last, someone to have a conversation with who wasn't going to ridicule and humiliate her.
Would you want to look at my drawings? I think you might like them.
The two hit it off right away.
I think we're gonna get along real nice.
Quickly, the bird became her only true friend, and for once, Apilla felt happy, though unfortunately, it didn't help her at school. The countless days spent in solitude were wearing on her.
Whoa, this is actually kind of good.
As it turned out, Apilla was turning into a very good artist, an amazing one even, until one day, she decided to enter into a drawing contest at school with all of her classmates.
What was that called? Five Nights at Freddy's singing something.
Apilla was so nervous of what the others would say, but she actually won. She decided then and there that this is what she wanted to do with the rest of her life. And she did everything possible to make her new dream of being an artist a reality. Then one day, tragedy struck. Apilla's annoying cousin Kevin moved back to town after spending some time away at boarding school. He also had an interest in painting, so their parents thought it would be a good idea for them to spend some time together.
Birds? They're so lame!
Yeah, lame like you.
I like birds.
Yeah, well, they're stupid and ugly and annoying. They're
Yeah,
not
like
even
you.
good pets.
Take that back!
Fine. You're stupid and ugly and annoying.
Nah. About to go rage mode.
For the first time, Apilla decided to stand up for herself. She wasn't going to take this bullying anymore, especially from some punk like Kevin.
Hey! What the heck is wrong with you?
What the heck is wrong with
Look who's
you?
ugly now!
That's it! You're gonna pay for that! Fly away, little
Don't
guy!
open the windows open. No!
Apilla waited all day and night for the bird to return. But it was long gone, and from that day, Apilla and Kevin were arch enemies. Unfortunately, they were the same age and went to the same school, so it was impossible for Apilla to avoid him. He made her life miserable, picking on her every chance he got, and encouraging the others to pile on. Plus, they both were still interested in painting, so they constantly were around one another in the art room too. They were both working on a big project, a design for the new mural to be painted on the side of the school. Whoever's drawing was selected was given a prestigious award, one that could get you into any art program in the country. They both wanted it more than anything. But while Apilla seemed confident in her work, Kevin struggled to come up with any good ideas of his own, so he decided to take hers. Apilla waited weeks to hear back about her design, but she was never contacted. Then one day, she realized why.
Kevin? What are you doing? That's my design!
Oh, really? Because the judges told me you never submitted one.
Huh? What? Wait. Did you? You stole my design, you jerk!
Oh, yeah? Prove it.
He's gonna pay for this. Don't know how, but he will.
And that was Apilla's final straw. Her devotion to her art was so strong that it revenge for what he did to her. Unfortunately, she was eventually caught. Apilla was expelled for vandalizing the mural, while Kevin went on to a prestigious painting academy. He became very successful, while she was just a wannabe artist who peaked in high school. Her only creative outlet was more...
Okay, one second. Let's go back. We see there's green, blue, and pink on top of each other. Okay, so pink, blue, green. Pink, blue. Now where in the world is green?
Her only creative outlet was more vandalism, which made it nearly impossible to find a job. Convenience stores, restaurants, even pizza deliveries all denied her based on her troubled past. That is, until she stumbled onto a very special flyer.
Oh, anyone, you say?
And she finally found her place. She played a huge part of the kindergarten's early success. Many of the paintings that grace these walls were the work of dear Apilla, and children flocked to see her colorful characters. She livened up the place, played with the children, and taught them about art. But when class sizes started to dwindle, Apilla knew the end of BanBan's kindergarten was near. But she was desperate. She couldn't lose this job. So she decided to speak with the principal directly.
Excuse me, sir? I know things are looking bleak around here, but I want you to know that without this job, I don't know how I'll be able to buy groceries or pay my rent. Please don't fire me. I'll do anything.
Oh, don't worry, my dear Apilla. It's been a pleasure having you as an employee. In fact, come with me, and we'll make sure you never have to leave ever again. Don't worry, this is for your own good. I transformed her. I gave her new life. From then on, she became our beloved Apilla bird. You know, you might make a lovely test subject as well.
I don't think so!
Graffiti! Opila! Opila.
No, please!
Very.
Okay. So that was that. Now what we're going to do is Banbalina's or origin story.
What's my favorite meme?
I don't know. No one cares. Okay.
Hello, handsome.
Hello?
I think you might be snooping around places you shouldn't.
Please, let me go.
And why would I do that?
If you do, I'll leave and never come back, I swear.
Liar! I know your type.
Well, if you're not gonna let me go, what are your secrets?
My secrets? I'm not sure what you want to know, but since you ask. As a child, all I wanted was to be a star athlete. And I had the talent and drive to be one. I was a track star, a baseball star, and a volleyball star.
Let's go.
I mastered every sport I could to achieve my dreams. I was the pride of our school's athletic department. No one could beat me. And eventually, they stopped trying altogether. Growing up, I always felt like my dreams would come true. Unfortunately, one day, I learned the hard way that it rarely ever works out that way.
I don't know what happened.
Someone help me. No one even knew I was out there. I was too hurt to get up, and I was sure no one would come looking for me. Until, out of nowhere, the school nurse found me. She saved my life. I was injured pretty bad. Of course, I needed more help than the school nurse could provide. But she carried me all the way to her office because I couldn't walk. She took care of me until the ambulance arrived. But it turned out that the injury was too bad for me to continue my sports journey. I had to give up everything I'd always dreamed of. I was heartbroken. Sports were my one and only passion in life. Though, in a way, I became inspired. The school nurse saved my life. And if I couldn't be a star athlete, I wanted to be just like her. So, I went to nursing school in hopes to do for others what she did for me. And the perfect opportunity arose. A local kindergarten hiring for a school nurse? It's exactly what I was looking for. It almost felt too good to be true. Silly me. If only I knew then what I know now. But not knowing any better, I went to the kindergarten for my interview. And that's where I met him. In that moment, everything changed for good.
Hello, I'm BanBan, the founder and principal of this kindergarten.
It was love at first sight. Everything about it was perfect. And I knew we were meant to be. Hi, I kind of bombed that interview, but I was the only applicant, so I got the job by default. And even if I got off to a rocky start, the parents and children took to me right away. While I appreciated all the love, it wasn't exactly who I wanted it to be from. Oh, my beloved BanBan. He still had my heart. I was determined to have his. Somehow he ignored all the signs. I bought us breakfast every morning. Here you go. I picked up extra just for you.
Wow, you're the best friend a guy could get.
I wrote him inspirational notes.
Look, I know why you're upset, but there's no way something like that could have happened at my school. There's no monsters here. What's this?
And finally, I got more direct. Hey, BanBan, would you want to come for dinner tonight?
Why, of course I would.
Really?
Yeah, my friend's in town. He can come along too. It will be all of us buddies hanging out.
I thought I was being pretty clear in my intentions, but eventually I realized, despite all my efforts, it wasn't meant to be. I was heartbroken. My dreams of sports fame had been ruined long ago, and now my dreams of true love also seemed impossible to obtain. I felt lost, abandoned. What's wrong? Too tight?
Can I tell you something?
Yes. Of course.
I saw something the other day, and it scared me.
There was a strange door at the end of one of the hallways, he said. He'd never seen it before. A heavy metal door always stuck shut and locked, but one day, it was open. And being a young kid, he was curious. So he walked in.
Oh my god.
He told me he saw monsters. I told him it was just his imagination. But what came next? I don't know how he could have made it up. I hoped he just imagined it, but I had a bad feeling. Because the next day, Marcus's parents pulled him from BanBan's kindergarten. And he wasn't the only one. One by one, BanBan's kindergarten became a shell of its former self as children kept leaving with no explanation. BanBan! I know you're in there!
I'm busy. Come back later.
BanBan, there's something seriously wrong. We need to...
I said I'm busy.
He was no longer leaving his office. I had a feeling he was hiding something. I hated to betray my BanBan, but if he wasn't going to help investigate, I'd have to do it alone. So one night, I took matters into my own hands, and I broke in. Thankfully, coming in early and leaving with BanBan every day, I'd figured out the lock combination. And strangely enough, BanBan left his door unlocked, but I wasn't complaining. I took the master key. I had to find this door I'd heard about. Well, there you go. No monsters after all. Though, this thing is pretty creepy.
Now, manners. No need to be afraid. It's me, your BanBan.
You are not my BanBan! What happened to you?
Allow me to show you.
Oh, that's
I shouldn't jump on my ankle, but I guess I have no choice. Huh? BanBan, I don't know what happened to you, but you're still the same BanBan I knew. You're good at heart. You love people. You love children. You never let me get hurt. So pull me up and we can talk about this. I knew you'd come around. BanBan, what are you... Let go of me. Let go of me! It was too late for me. I know now what the kids had seen. What was happening to me. I fought as hard as I could, but BanBan was too strong.
Right.
But if he did that to you against your will, why would you want that to happen to me? Like you said to him, you wanted to help people. You're good at heart.
That was then. Now I've grown fond of this new body. And besides, it means I get to be alongside my BanBan forever. He did save my life after all. And what more could I want than that?
Look, if I were you, I'd take a hit and get over him.
Why is the drunk following? You want to speed stuff? Bleh. Yo! Canada's Got Talent!
Trish's golden buzzer! You were going straight through to the semifinals.
Wait, is this Canada's Got Talent? Let's go! Canada's Got Talent. Watch it. Okay. We got like 1, 2. We got 3 more videos. Nabs.
Run faster.
Some of us barely have legs to run on.
And whatever it is you're doing, do it faster.
Stinger Flame! And Captain someone.
You're the fastest of us. Try and find an exit.
O'Brien Bambolino.
I better lose him before... There.
A dead end. It's a dead end, isn't it?
No.
What did I say? Hey, Nab.
You had me outnumbered. What happened? You were perfectly normal earlier. You were just like the rest of us. Just like the rest of you? I wish! Why are you doing this? People and things like you are the reason I'm doing this. I've been treated as an outcast my entire life, and I'm not taking it anymore. I don't understand. Well, allow me to explain. I felt like a freak my entire life. Even before you turned me into this, I've always been a loner, a reject, a weirdo. No one to sit with at lunch. No one to play with at recess. No one picking me in gym class. Always alone. And then, as if things weren't bad enough at school, my parents were fighting pretty bad. And eventually, my parents got divorced. My dad and I ended up moving out of state. New house, new school, new life. I missed my mom like crazy. But for a second, I was hopeful. Apparently, I was going to a really nice place called BanBan's kindergarten, where they only took the best and brightest kids. I was determined to have a fresh start. I was gonna show up and be the cool new kid in town. But of course, right before my first day, I had to get these giant bug-eyed glasses. My cool factor tanked already. I should have known things wouldn't change. It looked like I was destined to be alone. But at least at my old school, people just
didn't it say before like a pen up piece or something? Why is it what's yours is mine?
No, I existed. Now I was actually being bullied.
Sorry, Four Eyes.
I'll try my best not to pause it
I begged
anymore.
my dad to let me be homeschooled, or leave, or something. But he said I'm a big boy, and big boys can take care of themselves. So I kept my head down and dealt with it. The worst of it happened. On my birthday, I tried to have a small party, but I knew no one would come. And at that point, I preferred it that way. If I was by myself, no one could make fun of me, except me. But to my surprise, someone did show up.
Hey, Four Eyes! Oops, did I blow out your candles? I guess that means I get to take your wish now. Let's see, what do I want? How about I wish for you to get a friend. That's the only way a dork like you will ever have one.
Simple mathematics states that...
Thought about what my dad said. Big boys take care of themselves. So, I decided to stand up for myself.
Oh!
Oh man, looks like I can't call you Four Eyes anymore. Three Eyes will have to do.
That was the most humiliating day of my life. I begged my father for real this time. Please don't make me go back. I tried standing up for myself and it didn't work. But of course he made me stay.
What's wrong with Josh?
Sweetie, have you seen anything lately?
Bambolina?
I mean, my glasses are half broken.
Nothing out of the ordinary, though? No monsters?
Monsters?
Never mind. Everything's okay. Go, get back to class.
Something wasn't right. Josh was the scariest guy I knew. If something spooked him, it had to be bad. I never really found out what it was, though, because suddenly my dad changed his mind. He pulled me from school. Apparently a lot of parents did the same. After whatever happened to Josh, they all cut contact with the kindergarten, and the truth about what happened never came out. I went to a new school after that, but nothing changed. Nothing ever changed. I was destined to be a loner, and so I embraced it. I graduated and moved out to be on my own. Got a job where I could work from home, and I never had to suffer being in public again. No more bullying, no more name-calling. Just peace and quiet. But of course, I'd never be able to forget everything. Those words lingered in my head for years. And every time they came back, I got angry. And then I would wonder what really happened.
Local man who has been missing for 3 weeks, still yet to be found.
Apparently, I wasn't the only one wondering either. Somehow, I knew where he went. I don't know why I went back to the kindergarten to find him. To face my fears, to see what really happened that day. I'm not sure, but I went. The place was littered with painful memories. It was almost too much to bear.
I can't do this. I gotta go home.
Looking for something?
Josh!
I should have left when I could.
Another success.
Who or whatever this thing was kidnapped me and transformed me into an abomination. It turned out the now closed kindergarten was full of these monsters. I was horrified at first. And then I was excited. I finally wasn't the only outcast anymore. We were all freaks. Maybe I could finally have friends. But everyone had been transformed so long before me. It was like I was a new kid at school all over again. Just like when I was little, all I could do was watch the fun from the sidelines.
And finished.
What about me?
Oh, I must have forgot. I'll fix it. There. Is that better?
Thanks. They never, ever included me. It's like I was cursed. Even among the freaks, I was a freak. No one wanted me around, so I decided to stay out of their way until...
Is he running off again?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Classic Three Eyes.
That name awoke all the rage that years of loneliness has stored within me. Three Eyes! Even as a monster, I couldn't escape it. And I couldn't help myself.
What is he?
Run. That's why you went on this entire rampage? Because of a dumb nickname?
It's more than that. It's years of being outcast, excluded, treated like I'm nothing.
You're not an outcast. We're all happy to have you here.
Liar! You!
Jump, Josh. Knew it.
You let go of me!
Why should I, Three Eyes? You started it. Jumbo Josh, you have to defeat him.
Josh.
3 Eyes!
You did this to me!
What did I do?
You made me like this! You bullied me! You kept me from making friends! You named me 3 Eyes!
That was you.
Of course it was! And now you must pay!
Oh, I'm sorry.
What?
I said I'm sorry.
You're sorry?
Ever since I've become an outcast myself, I've regretted how badly I treated you. I always hoped that you'd forgive me, but now I see I haven't changed at all. All I did was make your life
everyone's profile picture be like
worse all over again. And I'm sorry. What's your real name?
I guess it's Nab-Nab. I forgive you, Josh. Me.
Yay. Okay, that is done with the origin story. Rainbow friends, but they're Garten of BanBan, and Garten of BanBan, they're missing their colors. Let's do this one, because that's a rainbow friend video. Okay, so yeah, one last video, and I think that's it. I think. I don't know.
Stuff with everywhere to go.
This is my longest video yet, though.
There we go.
BanBan. Or is that BanBalina?
No.
Oh, Pyla! Oh, Pyla. Oh, Pyla robot. Slow Celine. First time.
Apala, you look off. Are you sick? Apala?
It's Apala. Robot Celine.
Hello? Is that you, Stinger Flynn? I'm not gonna let you shock me this time. What the? Ah! Not funny, Celine. I wasn't even scared. Like,
Totally.
at all. You don't sound so good. Or look so good. Just stay away from me, all right?
Okay.
Yeah, I'd get out of here if I was you.
Are you sure?
What are you
Knock
doing?
you down instead.
Celine, I'm gonna fall. Ah! What the heck was that for? You could have killed me.
Yeah, and she will right now.
No!
I thought you all would have learned your lesson by now. Oh, sorry, Nab-Nab. Thought you were another one of those pesky humans. Let me get the elevator going again. I was trying to help you, you freak. What is that?
Shouldn't the color start to fade that way?
Jumbo Josh, what's your problem? Whoa. Sorry, Jumbo Josh. I didn't mean to be rude. Just asking you to knock on the door next time is all. Now put me down. Not that way. Josh, what is wrong with you? Wait, since when have you had those? Don't.
Stop! Let him go! Leave him for me. I'll take care of it.
BanBalina? What the? Didn't you love him?
Oh, excellent! You woke up just
The cool kids!
an experiment.
BanBalina, you did all this? How?
I'm one heck of a science teacher, BanBan. You underestimated me. You can't get away that easily, honey.
Whatever this is, you don't have to do it. I'm a genius, BanBalina. I can help you with this. And believe me, I'm impressed with this contraption. But why did you make it? What are you planning?
I'm planning on getting my old life back.
Your old life?
Before I became this.
But BanBalina, we already know I can't turn you, or any of us, back into humans.
I don't want to go back to being a human. I gave that up long ago. I want to go back to being beautiful. like I once was.
Wait.
I'm sure you remember.
First, before that, look. So who got transformed? Oh, Apollo, what they call it, was first. Then was Slow Celine. Then it was Nab, then it was Jumbo Josh, and now we're going to get some sort of backstory, since we know it's like every video is a backstory. Anyways, look, she took Opala's color, Celine's, Nab's, Josh's.
We already know I can't turn you or any of
long ago. I want to go back to being beautiful, like I once was. I'm sure you remember BanBan. Back in the day, when I was first turned into a monster,
you got transformed into white.
White nothing. I was a beautiful bright pink. Really something to behold.
You look beautiful.
You think so?
I do. A marvelous creation. Not to toot my own horn, but you're the product of a genius.
You made me perfectly. But that wasn't enough for you, was
Oh,
it?
sure,
It was always on to the next one, next experiment, the next creation. BanBan, thank you.
Thank you for what? Did you forget the part where I captured you and made you a monster?
Yes, I have.
Well, now that we're both monsters, we can finally be together. We're practically meant to be. And you made me in your own image, after all. It's what everyone will expect of us. And
BanBalina, please. I have work to do, and you have classes to teach.
can we at least talk about it? I really think you should give us a chance.
No.
But you said I'm beautiful. I don't know what your deal was. How was I not good enough for you? You made me just like you. No, even better. And then I had an idea. I refused to take no for an answer. We were perfect for each other. I just needed to make you see that. If my stunning looks and humble yet confident personality weren't enough, perhaps the problem was you. I decided to make a love potion. That would be the final little nudge you needed to change your mind and return my love once and for all. I should have stopped there, but I didn't want you to just love me. I wanted you to be obsessed with me. So I decided to make it even stronger. However, I didn't anticipate just how dangerous potion making can be. I consider myself to be a pretty good science teacher, but I guess some things really shouldn't be messed with. I let my confidence get the best of me, and it was my downfall.
Drop some money!
Where did the car go? It's not supposed to look like...
What's happening, guys?
I made a horrible miscalculation, and I paid the ultimate price.
Don't be afraid to talk. We do this kind of thing all the time.
Oh, it's the Elemental official trailer. Let's just watch it real quick.
Of Element City.
Air?
Usually has their head in the clouds.
Oh my god.
Oh, my new jacket.
Earth can be a little seedy.
Nothing weird going on here.
Just a little pruning.
Really?
Water is always getting into something.
Water? Help! Fire?
And fire? As ordered, we run a little hot.
Of course you do.
This shop is dream of our family. Someday it'll all be yours.
Hey.
But we all live by one simple rule.
Elements cannot mix.
The pipe squished me all out of shape.
Dang.
That's better.
Oh.
So you've never left Firetown?
Sorry, buddy. Elements don't mix.
Hey!
Plus, my dad would boil you alive.
Why does anyone get to tell you what you can do in your life? Come on!
Why do we even have these? Who knows? Yup, who knows?
Watch this!
Hey! This summer, guys.
Ember, I see a change in you.
What, hair guy?
What, that guy?
It's my mom's place. We got 2 kids that are swimming around here somewhere.
Marco Polo.
I've been trying to fill my father's shoes, but I never once asked what I wanted to do.
Get ready to live. Out of your element.
Dad, those are too hot.
I love hot food.
He does. Elemental.
My beauty. My.
She's white. I completely forgot we were doing Garten of
BanBan.
BanBan.
About me, it was gone, and I tried to deal with it. Pretend it didn't matter, but I couldn't handle the change, knowing what I'd lost. Oh, what happened to your bright colors? Weren't you pink earlier?
She's so ugly. BanBan will never fall in love with you now.
I was humiliated. Everyone knew me as the pretty
yeah,
girl.
like Nab.
Now what was I, other than the girl with a crazy crush? Here you go, BanBan. I hope you like it. I made it myself.
Thanks.
You barely even looked at me. That was the last straw. My color really was the only thing you liked about me. I know it was gone. So I decided I can't have beauty. No one can. I decided to rid everyone of their colors and make them feel my pain. But then I realized, maybe if I stole everyone's colors, perhaps I can mix them together just right to make my own color again. It really is something, isn't it? I've got the brains and soon I'll have the beauty to go with it. Now sit still and get ready for the show. Hey, stop that! You're going to ruin everything!
I won't let you do this to us.
Wait! No, don't touch that! Who knows what it'll do? My plan! My color!
I literally told you.
I feel sick.
What happened to us?
I don't know.
Is anybody else weirdly hungry? No, just me. Okay.
What?
No, just you.
I was almost beautiful.
Angelina, look at me. You are beautiful. Your color wasn't the most special thing about you. It's who you are. You're a kind soul.
Really?
Hey. Well, that's the end of that video. So, okay, guys, all these videos are from Game Tunes. Go check them out. They have amazing content. All of their videos. Scroll down a bit. Anyways, yeah. YouTube channel here. I quit YouTube. April Fool's prank, guys. You know, you just literally have to know. Yeah, playing Guess Who, Roblox Slide, Deep Thoughts. Anyways, yeah, I've never showed this Caden's YouTube channel. It's called Fortnite Gamer, but this is what you want to type in. Because look, one sec, I'll just copy it. Okay. So if you just search up Fortnite Gamer, he doesn't appear, right? So you want to type in this at Fortnite Gamer -EW5ZP. Once you click enter, he appears. And somehow, alright, I also did sub to him on playing Roblox with him. So yeah, watch that video, guys. So yeah, guys, yeah, that's his profile. Okay. Oh, also Alex, well, from the Squabble video. Go check him out. He's amazing. All his shorts, amazing. Who else do we have that are my friends? Alright, Karina. Where is she? Karina, there we go. Karina's here. Check out her videos. Might as well show her one of her videos real quick. One sec, let me just turn the volume up. Green, green grass, blue, blue skies. Okay. So guys, don't forget to like and subscribe and see you in the next one. Bye!